Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually try drawing some solids. Now when you draw solids, please understand that when you're trying to draw three-dimensionally, it can be somewhat challenging. So please don't be too hard on yourself. I really just want to see the shapes that you're doing, and I want to be able to tell if it's the difference between the pyramid or the prism. So you can tell if you have two of the identical bases, if it's a prism. If you have one shape and it's going to a point, I can tell if it's a pyramid. Okay, so don't judge yourself too harshly when it comes to drawing the different shapes. So the first one that we're going to go ahead and draw is a hexagonal prism. Okay, if we're going to draw this, we know the base is going to be a hexagon. And a hexagon has 6 sides. Okay, and we're going to have 2 identical bases because it's a prism. Okay? So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm actually going to go ahead and draw a 6-sided shape, which is a hexagon. And I'm going to go ahead and try the best I can here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So that's my first base. I'm going to take the second base, and I'm going to kind of overlap it, but I'm going to try to be at the exact same size if I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to make it as best you can. And I'm going to go ahead and make it kind of slightly above and to the right of this shape. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it isn't perfect. If you notice, my top one is actually a little bit bigger, but it's close. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I see that the left corner is in the left corner of both of them. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a straight line connecting them. And then the top left corner, I'm going to go ahead and connect to the top left corner. Bottom left to the bottom left. Bottom right to the bottom right. Right to right. And top right to right. And there is my hexagonal prism. Okay? You'll notice that the outside here, we have our we have our rectangles around it, and then we have our 2 hexagons. The second one we're going to go ahead and try to draw is a rectangular pyramid. Okay, a rectangular pyramid, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with a rectangle. And I know the pyramid, it means it's going to come to a point. So I'm going to put a point above and towards the center. And I'm literally going to just go ahead and connect each corner to that point. And I'm going to try to do as straight of a line as possible to make those nice and crisp. And they're all coming to that point. And there is a rectangular pyramid. The base is a rectangle. And the pyramid simply means that you only have one base. The other base is, opposite the base is going to be a point. If I asked to draw a triangular pyramid, I would have a triangle as a base, and all of them connecting to a point.